Life isn't fair, it never was, and it sure didn't promise to be. Yet here we are every single day, waking up to fight. But for what? For dreams that never seem to come true. For people who leave us behind. For love that turns to ashes. Sometimes it feels pointless. Like no matter how much you give, this world will chew you up and spit you out. It'll break you, grind you down until you're just a shadow of who you used to be. Trust me, I've been through it all. Betrayed by those I called family. Crushed by my own expectations. I've watched good people die and seen the wicked thrive. Where's the justice in that? Where's the hope in a world that takes everything and gives nothing back? The truth is, the pain never stops. Life keeps hitting, and sometimes it hits hard enough to drop you to your knees. You'll be left bleeding, gasping for air, wondering if it's even worth getting back up. But that's the thing, it's not about how many times you fall. It's about standing up again, even when every fiber of your being screams at you to stay down. Even when your bones ache, your heart's shattered, and your mind's telling you to quit, you rise. And you rise again. The world is dark, filled with pain and cruelty. Some days you'll wonder why you even bother to get out of bed. But that darkness is not all there is. Somewhere in it there's a spark, a flicker of hope. And as long as that spark exists, you keep fighting. You keep pushing, no matter how broken you feel. Because this life isn't just about surviving, it's about living. Even when you're standing in the wreckage of your own life, there's more to it. You've got to feel it all. The pain, the joy, the love, the sorrow, don't run from it. Let it tear you apart. Only then will you discover who you truly are. Only then will you find strength you never knew you had. We weren't meant to walk through life unscathed. We're warriors, every scar, every wound is proof that we fought. Proof that we're still fighting. Then don't ever let anyone tell you otherwise. Don't let this world convince you that you're not strong enough, that you're not worth it. You are enough. Even on the days when you look in the mirror and hate what you see, you are enough. I've stood on the edge, staring into the abyss, wondering if it would be easier to just let go, to disappear. But giving up, that's never the answer. No matter how much it hurts, no matter how pointless it feels, you keep going. You keep moving forward. Because as long as you're breathing, there's still a chance to rise above the pain, to find something worth living for. And don't do it for anyone else. Don't fight for approval or validation. Do it for yourself. Because you deserve better. This life, this one life is yours. You control it, you shape it. So make it something worth remembering. Shape it into something worth fighting for, even when you're too tired to fight. I know it feels like the weight of the world is crushing you sometimes. Like you're drowning and no one even notices. Like everyone is too busy with their own battles to see you're sinking. But in those moments when it feels like letting go would be easier than fighting, you have to hold on. Even if all you feel is pain, it means you're still alive. And if you're still alive, there's still a chance to change things. A chance to claw your way back to the surface. Yes, the world is full of betrayal. Full of people who will smile to your face and stab you in the back the moment you turn around. But those people don't define you. They don't get to decide who you are or what you're worth. You do. The biggest mistake you can make is letting someone else's cruelty turn you bitter. Letting their darkness swallow your light. Keep your soul clean, even when the world gets dirty. Stay pure in your intentions, even when everyone around you is corrupt. It's hard. I know it is. But that's what makes you different. That's what makes you strong. There will be days when you want to quit, when the pain and exhaustion are too much. But remember this, nothing lasts forever. Not the pain, not the joy, not the struggle. It's all temporary. You just have to outlast it. One step at a time. One breath at a time. One day you'll look back and realize that the thing you thought would break you was the very thing that made you stronger. People will tell you that life is about the big moments, the victories, the successes. But that's not true. Life is in the details. In the quiet moments. In the way you get back up after every fall. In the way you keep going, even when no one's watching. Even when no one will ever know the battles you fought. That's where the real strength lies, in the struggle, in the refusal to give up. Never forget that you're stronger than you think. That the darkest nights always give way to dawn. And even though the dawn might seem far off, even though the darkness feels suffocating right now, You've survived every night so far, haven't you? You've made it through every battle, every heartbreak, every betrayal. You're still here, standing, breathing, fighting, and that's everything. So keep going, keep fighting, keep believing that somewhere there's still light waiting for you. Because there is. You just have to make it through the night to see it. Trust in yourself. Trust in something bigger than yourself. Trust that you're here for a reason, even when you can't see it yet. And most of all, trust that this struggle will one day make sense. That one day you'll look back at all the times you wanted to give up and realize that's when you became who you were meant to be. And when that day comes, when you finally stand on the other side of the storm, you'll see it clearly: the scars, the pain, the sleepless nights. They weren't signs of weakness. They were your proof. Proof that you endured, that you refused to let this world beat you. You'll understand that the struggle wasn't meant to break you. It was meant to transform you. Every tear you shed, every time you felt like giving up, was building the strength you never knew you had. But hear me when I say this: the journey doesn't end there. Life will keep testing you. There will always be another challenge, another heartbreak, another mountain to climb. But now you're ready. Now you know what you're made of. You know that you're unbreakable because you've been broken before, and you've risen from the ashes. You've seen the darkness, but you've also carried the light inside you all along. This world, it'll keep trying to drag you down, to make you doubt yourself, to make you think you're not enough. But the truth, you've always been enough. You always will be. And no matter how many times life tries to tell you otherwise, remember who you are. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. You're not just fighting for a life, you're shaping it into something extraordinary. So when the weight of it all feels like too much, when the pain feels unbearable, hold on. Breathe. Ground yourself in the knowledge that you've made it through before, and you will again. The fire in you is eternal. It will never die as long as you keep it alive. And when you feel that fire flickering, when you feel like you're losing your way, remember, nothing worth having comes easy. The fight makes the victory sweeter. The pain makes the joy that much more vibrant.